rich and you just feel like you're on top of the world and you are untouchable. But I done heard a lot of Anthony Edwards interviews and stuff, and I think Ant-Man is an intelligent young man, especially somebody from Georgia. He don't talk slow. He don't do none of that stuff. But dog, you just come on, my brother. You got to know when to strap it up, dog. And I'm not even going, and again, when we talk about messy blogs, I did not even know that Anthony Edwards' longtime girlfriend was Chief Keef baby mother. And that's why sometimes I be trying to just like see these stories and scroll because I don't really want to read into the details. Like, give me just the headline and not the real details. Because I'm like, oh, now you kind of got me looking at Anthony Edwards a little bit funny.
Why?
I mean, Chief Keef, I guess, is an icon to some people, but bro, I don't want to share baby moms with Chief Keef. I ain't gonna hold you. Just me personally. I just wouldn't want to share baby moms with Chief Keef.
But it's a baby mama after he became Chief Keef, right?
Of course, for sure. Of course. Still, dog, it's Chief Keef, dog.
Right, but how would you know?
What you think she didn't introduce? She didn't
share that information.
Nah, dog, that's true. If you didn't share that information, that's trifling. You have to share that information.
He's not around. Yeah, if the baby daddy's not around, he's not in the picture. What am I telling you? Oh, that's
but okay. So I'm shooting Chief Keef some bail. Well, that would be hard for me to believe. Is you got to think about early Chief, and I'm sure I don't know if you how familiar you are with Chief Keef, but early Chief Keef, when he only had one kid, no, his daughter was in all his videos. So I don't think he's just one of those. Oh, I'm not a hands-on dad, and this was like when he was just getting rich. So this is earlier Chief Keef videos,
right? So, but my thing is, if he's not around in the picture, why do I need to tell you who the baby daddy is?
So my only thing is for it to be obvious where the blogs picked it up, because a homegirl of mine paid, like I didn't pay no attention.
And just if you shooting your shot at him, like if I said, well, I'm Chief Keef, that's going to shoot yourself in the foot. Why would you share that information?
Yeah, I mean,
you're talking to a ball player, a young ball player at that. And you can be like, oh, well,
but that's I don't think you're gonna come out and say that as like an introduction point. Like that's not about to be on your resume. You're not trying to see him like, oh yeah, Chief Keef, my baby father. But the fact that he is, just for me, like I said, Anthony Edwards was way younger than me, so his opinion on Chief Keef may be a little bit different from mine. So I just kind of Chief Keef is still, I can't never get out of my mind this little dirty little kid running around in North Faces and True Religion. Like, okay, he's just still Chief Keef. Of course, Chief Keef is super up. And like I said, I know a lot of people who feel like Chief Keef is just a legendary figure in hip hop. Like he's just so influential. So some kids, and I'm sure people Anthony Edwards' age, feel differently about Chief Keef the way somebody older may just be like, yeah, he got some slaps. But I don't praise him like the youngins praise him.
Which he is a youngin too.
Of course, for sure. That's what I said. Anthony Edwards is young. He ain't nothing like, what, 21, 22? He's super young. Yeah, but like I said, shout out, man, just put on some rubbers. And you could kind of tie all that. We could keep this conversation on a lot of athletes. Like, sometimes I always try to be careful on how I judge them because I don't know how the feeling is to be a multi-millionaire, especially at such a young age. Access. Yeah, because Tyreek Hill, and they try to use big words to cover, bro. It's like two women trying to take him for child support court right now. He's freshly married. That's my point. Where they just be too loosey goosey, like, bro, none of y'all don't believe in rubbers. And the reason why it's hard to judge Tyreek Hill because he came out and said, after I finished playing football, I want to be a porn star. So it's kind of hard to even really judge him because that's the energy he already put out there to let you know he like to get busy. Like this man said, hey, after I retire, I know what my next career gonna be. So it's like it's hard to judge him, but it's just like, dog, rubbers is cool. Like, get the one that fits you. And I promise you, it's gonna feel the same.
Sounds good, but man,
yeah,
they got that access.
And shout out to Anthony. I ain't mad at him for seeing him jump out there with the 100. That's how you know he really got a bag. He jumped out there and said, "I give you 100 racks to get rid of this thing." That's when you know you really got some. No, he didn't even shoot low. He shot high.
But he had to because the conversation that they was already having. Someone, well, I don't want to. I did one before. I'm gonna feel, like I felt bad. I regret that. So you gotta give her. You can't just be like, oh, I just pay for it. You gotta give a nice, you gotta compensate.
So the crazy thing is, because then that when it comes to the point where people are like, oh, I don't believe in tricking it. Well, in some senses, you're going to trick either sooner or later.
Of course.
And in this case, and the crazy thing is, the girl ain't no ugly girl, so I'm sure he probably had to spend some type of bread to even get with her. Because if you got a whole girlfriend already, this ain't like this ain't say his this sound like this was just some random hookup.
Him and Chief Keef baby mother.
That's his girl. That's the girl. Remember, I don't know if you remember the video when it was who got hit for some bread. Oh no, it was Zion. It was when Zion's situation went around and he was laying in the bed. He was laying in the bed. It was him, the girl, and a dog. And he was like, ain't nobody getting no money from me. But what basically saying, but these two, these who been with me since day one.
Shit's messy, baby.
And that's why when they said long time girlfriend, you got to think about Anthony Edwards ain't even been in the league that long. I don't even think he ain't even been in the league 5 years yet. Or this is 5th year right now. Because Anthony Edwards.
No, it ain't the 5th year.
He got when their rookie extension over, because him and you got to think about him and LaMelo both got their extension. They got paid this summer.
Yeah, they ain't in their 5th year. No, not that.
Oh, for some reason I thought it came up in the 5th. Well, it might be the 4th year. So this at least their 4th year. It got to be their 4th.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's say their 4th year. So he, like they said, long-term girlfriend. And I remember that video when that stuff was going on with Zion, and he was getting his extension on his contract. That girl was in the bed with him. And that's why I just say, like, I didn't necessarily, and of course it was different because it stayed in. And that's always the difference between when it's in male blogs and it's on to get to the women blogs. So when they get to the women blogs, they gonna really get dirty and let you know who the girl is and everything.
But when you say they should all strap up, but the quality of women that he's dealing with, you putting the condom on too?
Yeah, because and no shade to these women, but they still just regular girls. They not celebrities, though. They Instagram celebrities, but they not real celebrities. So
if they were celebrities,
it's a difference. If you were sitting here saying, "Oh, this was Nikki or this was Cardi or Meg or somebody," of course not, because they got just as much to lose as you do. But we talking about that's what I'm saying. But these girls, for him, who he is, you got to, bro. He got a signature shoe. They literally just did a whole rollout at the arena. They don't do that They don't even do that for LeBron, Kyrie, or none of them. I've never seen an NBA player get a rollout for his sneaker, and this is an Adidas sneaker. This is not even a Nike sneaker. I don't even know if the Timberwolves got any affiliation with Adidas besides him. So that's how big of a deal. Like, he's not no slouch or just some random NBA player. Like, he is a real live big deal. So for this to kind of happen, it was just like, yeah, dog. Jesus Christ. I ain't mad at him though. He shot. That's why, again, like I said, why he's smart, and I kind of almost went ahead.
Smart, but
no, he ain't. He is smart because he's not smart for not wearing the rubber, but he's smart enough to sit here and say, I'm not even gonna play in this girl's face. I'm gonna offer her the bag.
And then to be having the text messages. You definitely ain't. And you got a whole girl?
Yeah, so I'm with you on that part, but sometimes for the text messages, you kind of almost want to keep them just for your own safety as well, though. But just for situations like this, it's cool. Like, some people gonna feel some type of way about it, even for him to come out with an apology. And I would realistically, the next time somebody interview him, I want to know, did the NBA press him to make this apology, or did that was just him off of GP?
Probably was the NBA too.
How did so then they go back to the Josh Giddey situation. How you press him to make an apology for paying a girl to get an abortion?
I'm not saying the NBA, but the team. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably just apology because it didn't look right.
Yeah, it did.
That didn't look right because you are bigger. So for you to sit here and say, I want you to, like, you're going to have them protest. You're going to have them protest that you don't want there. So I'm pretty sure whoever what's name, like, oh, no, you need to nip this in the bud. Because you saw the shit with Zion.
They ain't even say nothing about him, though. They let his roll.
Right, and you saw how that got. So you don't want that on your name. Because like I said, he's clean cut.
Oh, you're saying you just don't want it to get that messy.
Yeah, you don't want that image on you.
Yeah, that's crazy, though, dog. Because even since I haven't been, but I know enough people who've been in that situation that's just regular dudes in the street, like regular, like, and that bag ain't nowhere near that offering, to sit here and get somebody to. It was just crazy. That 100,000, just that number just jumped smack over. It's gonna get everybody attention. It's gonna have everybody talking. Because don't get it twisted, that Tyreek Hill conversation only went on certain blogs. Like, everybody didn't pick that Tyreek Hill joint up, and that's how sometimes you even know how big of a celebrity you are, where people know your name jump a little bit harder. Because Tyreek is balling out his mind.
Nah, but Tyreek does have a name. And I don't think it's a white girl, wasn't it? Wasn't it a white girl?
His wife looked like she may be mixed.
But the one who came,
it's two of them. So I don't know. I didn't even see. I think one of them may have been. I'm not 100%.
Probably why.
And the whole Miami thing is crazy because what's the other dude? What's his Xavier, whatever his name is, did play for the he still play for the Dolphins? Oh, he do play for the Dolphins. I think he's a defense end for the Dolphins. No, the Xavier dude, and he I forgot what his name is, but the girl had his DNA test on the babies as a onesie.
Oh, damn. He did play for him?
No, he played for the Dolphins right now.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that one.
Because remember, that's the same dude at the beginning of the year when the girl offered people to injure.
No, I thought that was Apple.
I thought it was Xavier. I swear I thought it was the same.